what's up? So, a subscriber wanted me to share my view on loneliness in this messed up world. So, my view on loneliness is I'm not lonely. I'm my own best friend. You know what I'm saying? Was I always, like that or whatever? No. I struggle with codependency where I felt like I had to be around other people, or I had to be on the phone with somebody to feel like somebody's close and all of this. And it wasn't until I really sat with myself. Like, I remember one time, I think I got frustrated or something. And usually when I get frustrated, I would run to, like, say my big bro or my family, one of my family members or something. And I just kind of vent a little bit or whatever. But nobody wanted to answer the phone. So because nobody answered the phone, I was left to sit with myself and to sit with the situation. And I feel like that in a way was like God, trying, because I asked to be helped out of codependency, which is a struggle to, get past or get out of or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? It's steps to everything, baby steps to everything. So to me, it depends on your perception of loneliness. I don't consider myself lonely because I know how to entertain and have fun with myself. I laugh at myself. I can go grocery shopping and I will have whole conversations in my head. I could see, okay, I'm going to give you a prime example. I went to the opera last night. Now, granted, I originally was about to go by myself, but then a friend wanted to go too. So I was like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I have it in my mind that if there's something that I want to do, I'm going to go do it by myself. Because, I got tired of trying to plan with a group of people or with a friend, and then they cancel last minute. I go by myself. I will take myself out on dates. I will, if I want to go to the movies, I'm going to go to the movies. And me, with the kind of personality I have, don't let another loner come sit next to me. We about to be movie buddies up in this theater. Yeah, that part was funny. Yeah, that was dope. Man, look, I talk to anybody. I really do. Like, I have my moods. I'm very much a people person. I can be very friendly. But then, on the other hand, I have my moods where I could be not friendly and mean. And people want to be like, you should smile and you should this. Look, I'm chilling. If I got resting bitch face, obviously I don't want to be bothered, I guess. I don't know. My head's in the clouds or something. But could you, not talk to me? Thank you. I have my moods. I do. So, but as far as dealing with loneliness, I got my 2 cats. They up there in the cat tree sleep right now. They're like my emotional support animals is what I consider them to be. Because at one point when I was struggling with being to myself, I got Negan from a shelter. And he ended up getting like a respiratory infection. So I had to nurse him back to health as my little baby bear when he used to fit in my hand. Now he's so dang on big. I remember when he was nothing but ribs and spine. And now he's over here. He's a little chunky man now. I be feeding him good. He be eating good. He don't know how spoiled he is. But yeah, I would say when you deal with loneliness, dive into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I did. Like, I always wanted to learn how to play the guitar. So I went and bought a guitar. And then a little later, I started taking lessons. Even though I have fell way off from it due to work and traveling and stuff like that. I'm also pretty busy with work or whatever. You got to learn yourself. Some people like to, it depends on what you like to do. Me, personally, I love anime. As you can see, my shirt is Kakashi from my favorite Naruto anime. I can get lost in my anime and binge watch it for hours. And that just lets time pass by and I'm just with myself. But I'm enjoying my self time. I might play video games. I might go for a walk. I might listen to music, put my roller skates on, and skate around my apartment. I entertain. I grew up by myself, basically, because me and my siblings, my brother and my sister on my dad's side, they were with my dad, and then me and my brother that, we got the same mom, we're 11 years apart. So I was always by myself, and the only thing I had growing up was my dog. So I got used to being just me, myself, and my dog, And I get that, like, it's not easy for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Some people are just antisocial or an introvert, where they just like being a homebody. Nothing's wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a homebody. Me personally, I'm a natural extrovert, a social butterfly, if you will, that I like to go out, meet new people, go new places. Like I went to the opera, and it was really nice. Chignon, all right? If you don't know what chignon is, it's spelled Shenyn. So I've been seeing billboards for it since 2019, and I always wanted to go. I thought it was a play. I didn't know that it was an opera, but I was like, I should treat myself. I want to go. I've always wanted to go to one. So I went last night. That's when my friend decided to go with me, and we had a nice time. So, like I had some wine. I was lit. I was cool. I love to laugh and joke. So anybody that's around me, they be like, girl, you crazy, you funny, you did. I know I am. I'm fun to be around because I like, to socialize. But me personally, because I know that I'm an empath, I also prefer my alone time because it's hard to be around other people. When people call me up with their problems, share what's going on in their personal life or whatever, it's cool and everything, but sometimes it drains me emotionally because sometimes I feel like they're dumping. So now I got to put boundaries up, like, hey, I'm not in the mood to be dumped on, so before you vent, I would appreciate you calling and asking me before you vent. So I mean, it depends. Just so you know, in alone time, genius ideas come about in alone time. Don't look at alone time as in like you are in this sponge room, straitjacketed, and you're going crazy and time is just ticking like super, super, super slow. Like, don't look at it like that. I know that the world is a fucked up place right now. And I know, as a woman, and I know that the subscriber who asked me to make this video is a woman. And you want to know, like, to me, because I live by the fear not, you know what I'm saying? Like in the Bible, I don't want to fear, anything in this world. I want to enjoy it before I leave, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it just depends on, like, your hobbies, what you like to do. Hell, sometimes I done bought coloring books with some coloring pencils and crayons. So, if I'm feeling stressed, I'll start coloring in a color book like I'm a whole little kid. And I'll be enjoying myself. And that's the feeling that you want to feel. You want to feel enjoyment with yourself. That is the thing that a lot of people don't get to. They don't get to it because you're constantly surrounding yourself with other people and other things that you're not giving yourself the time that you need. In that alone time, take you a spiritual bath. And if you don't know what a spiritual bath is, it's basically like you can get some Dr. Teal's. You can get it from like Kroger's, Walmart, Target. You can find Dr. Teal's Epsom salt and choose your flavor: lavender, rose petals, coconut something, orange something. That I didn't try them all. And you could, because it makes bubbles and it's supposed to like relax you and everything like that. Just take a good 20-30 minute bath, relax. It helps like get your mind right. You can focus. For me, I also do my YouTube channel, so I'm not lonely because I got 120 people to talk to. Hey y'all, hey. You know, but in other words, like, there's no reason to feel lonely. Honestly, for me, I never really truly understood what people meant by I'm so lonely, because I know how to be friends with myself. I know how to take myself out. I mean, I know that from like the outside looking in or whatever. Like if I go to a restaurant and I sit down and eat and I order, because trust me, if I go, oh, I'm gonna get down on some food. Most people be like, you eat a lot of food for as small as you are. Yeah, baby, because I'm hungry. Now go and give my compliments to the chef. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at it this way. If you seen my videos from yesterday, then you seen like the cute little outfit I had on or whatever. Shit, to be honest, I will dress up in these clothes that I be buying. And I will walk around my house looking good, smelling good. I ain't going nowhere. So, I bought this stuff. I'm about to use it. You know what I'm saying? I done bought me some new perfume. Shoot. I ain't gotta go nowhere. It's for me anyway. And that's the thing. People buy things because they want to impress other people. They're wondering about how these people will view them. Look, I'm telling you, like, you have to get to that point that you just enjoy your own company. Because let me tell you a secret. This is a secret that most people won't tell you. Right? When you are comfortable with yourself, I mean, you love yourself, you laughing with yourself, you just enjoy your own company, people will start flocking to you. And that's exactly what is happening to me. I am so comfortable in my own space that people, when I'm out in public, I could be at the gas station getting gas. Oh, hey, how are you? You know, what are you doing? What are you getting into? You know, people pull up next to me, like, you know, starting conversation with me, trying to, well, what you getting into today? You know, we're this, would you like to come? And at that point, it's my choice whether I choose to go hang out or, you know, not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you an example. And Jim Carrey even said in a quote, when you love yourself and you love being to yourself, people will start to love being around you. And it's funny because he wasn't lying. It's true. When you love to be with yourself, people can sense that. They could feel that. Because don't believe in the movies and the TV shows. Like, I'm gonna give y'all an example with Nutty Professor. He just got the M&Ms and the Skittles and the ice cream, and he up there watching romance comedies or whatever the hell he's watching on TV. Just you can't be like that. If you want to manifest people, friends, a romantic partner, whatever it is you want to manifest, you have to put yourself into a good heart space of receiving it. And the only way to do that is to feel good about yourself and in your own space. You can't know what it's like to genuinely enjoy other people's company until you first enjoy your company. There's a lot of people out here, they look happy on the outside, but when they go home behind closed doors and they're there by themselves, they probably break down and cry. They're probably depressed, stressed, anxious, all types of stuff because they don't have a relationship with themselves. The most important relationship in the physical that you can have with anybody is with yourself. You should have a relationship with, you know, the creator, the universe, God, whatever you believe in. But you also need to build a relationship with yourself. You know, it's important for you to know your strengths, your weaknesses, and to know what you're good at, what you're not. Look, for people, a lot of people don't try. And because they don't try, you know, they'll never get far. Like, I'm learning how to play the guitar. I'm not going to become Lenny Kravitz overnight. This is going to take time for me to learn. And we can't become a master unless we practice and practice and practice and practice. I recommend that if you're dealing with loneliness and you honestly just don't know how, I recommend you read the book called The 4 Agreements and the Mastery of Love by, who is it by? Let me go grab the book real quick. Hold on, y'all. By Don Miguel Ruiz. This book. And then his other book called The 4 Agreements. And read them. They're books about wisdom. And when you read it, I guarantee you, your perception of loneliness will change. It will. Because in reading that book and The 4 Agreements, my perception about people and the world definitely has changed for me. You know, in the book of the 4 Agreements basically in a short summary is like, don't make assumptions, don't take things personally, be impeccable with your word, and the last one, I forgot what the last one was. Point is, I was already working on don't take things personally. When you stop taking things personally, your world gets a lot better. You know, if I took everything that every single person has done to me personally, like, I would probably be miserable. But their actions towards me is just a physical manifestation of their inner world. What's going on in their mind, their heart, their spirit. You know, because if they weren't a jacked up person, they wouldn't be doing jacked up stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I mean, you know, who was it? DMX. He was like, I don't have trust issues. I trust people to show me who they are. And when I heard him say that, it cut out all my trust issues. Because I trust people to show me who they are. And when they show me who they are, it's my responsibility to not fall into denial. If this person shows me that they're purple, it is not my job to be like, oh my God, they're purple. I gotta paint them blue because in my mind they are blue. No. Relax. Breathe. They're purple. See them for the purple person that they are. You might have wanted them to be blue or green or yellow or brown, white, black, whatever. But that's not who they are. Look at the reality of the situation. And that's what it is. A lot of people have a denial. See, the denial system is talked about in this book. I'm telling you, man, look. I'm telling you, it's a good book. And that's just like, you know, ways to overcome loneliness. There's really no reason for anybody to really feel lonely. I would recommend that if you don't have any pets and if you don't have issues with pets, then go get a pet. It doesn't matter like what kind of pet it is. It doesn't have to be a cat. It doesn't have to be a dog. You know what I'm saying? It could be like a little lizard, a spider. So I know people who've had tarantulas. I used to really hate spiders, but I'm finding myself more and more to start liking them, oddly. I actually want to touch a tarantula. So I don't know. I might have to vlog that when I eventually do it because tarantulas are so pretty. Not the dark gray ones, but the bright red and the bright blue ones. They're so pretty that I'm just like, oh my God, I want to touch it. I want to pet it because they're furry. But then it's just like, at the same time, it's a spider, and I don't really like them. I mean, look, loneliness is some people's fear. It's like the Beyonce song, I have a fear of being lonely. I think that's how it goes. She's afraid of being lonely or something like that. Anyways, any Beyonce lover would know what song I'm talking about. But, you know, loneliness in the aspect that most people see it in, is just a fear. That's all it is. And once you conquer that, you can conquer anything. One of my favorite Latin sayings, "Veni, veni, vici." You're probably like, what? Veni, V-E-N-I, veni, V-I-N-I, Winiki, or wiki, V-I-C-I. Anyways, I know how to spell it, so I probably ain't said it. But veni, veni, vici. It just means I came, I saw, I conquered. So, I mean, it's all up to you. You know, conquer your fear of loneliness. And only you can do that. I just gave you some examples of how I personally overcame my bouts of loneliness and stuff like that. I guess people also see loneliness as, you know, I want to wake up with somebody next to me and a warm body. That's cool and all. But you also want to make sure that that warm body that you're waking up next to is not your enemy. It's not a weak vessel to be used by Satan to mess with you, to try to destroy you, because you have to be equally yoked with that other person. You know, so some people, oh, I'm tired of being lonely. Well, have you ever thought that maybe God, the universe, has you in isolation because, you know, you need to work on yourself, you have things to work on, and that 9 times out of 10, if you feel that you need somebody, that's a problem. You don't need nobody. You need oxygen and you need God. That's it. That's all you really need. You know what I'm saying? And besides oxygen, you need water. You know what I'm saying? So air, water, and God. Those are like the 3 things that you would need to maintain staying alive. You know? Staying alive, staying alive. I don't even know why this song just popped in my head, but it did. Just totally random. But anyways, so if you comment down below and let me know if this might have helped you, gave you some ideas. I just gave you some tips on, you know, what I did to get over being lonely. Like, I'm super comfortable. Like, you know, I just be chilling. As y'all see, majority of my videos, I'm either in my living room or I'm in my car. I'm in my space somewhere comfortable. And that's the thing. You got to be comfortable where you stay as well. You know, anything, your car, your house, these are extensions of you. So if your place is cluttered or your car is cluttered, that's like saying your mind and your soul, you know, is cluttered. You know what I'm saying? So when you do a detox of yourself, clean up your space, organize it. You know what I'm saying? And that'll help as well with loneliness. But you tell me what you think down below. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And tell me if what I said has helped you. All right, I'll see y'all with the next one. Bye.